Welcome to another great episode of Bros Talking Sports. That is right. You already know what time it is, you guys. Saturday, NFL. We had 3 games on the slate. Make sure you tune in, watch, subscribe, like, comment, share, all of the above. Okay, let's get into it, you guys. We're going to start with the night game. My Detroit Lions were at home tonight against those Denver Broncos. And you know those Lions was coming to play. I already told y'all we was winning out. And even though last week we did an epic fail, you already know how that turned out against those Bears. Okay, divisional game, rivalry. We still should have won, but we didn't. But tonight we got the job done. That is right. Denver thought they was going to come into our house and beat us. Hell no. Come on now, Ford Field. Y'all know what time it is. The Detroit Lions, for the first time since 1962, are 10-4. Okay, you guys? Yes, 10-4. First time since 1962. You heard it right. We won the last 18 games, or 18 games out of the last 26. Lions are here to stay. And I told you, okay, this is going to be epic. We're one win away from winning the division. That would be the first time since 1993, you guys. A lot of y'all wasn't even born in 1993. But yes, the Detroit Lions, you heard it right, is one win away from winning the division. And they're going to get it done, okay? Let's talk about tonight. They dominated. This was pretty much from start to finish, other than the first drive. The Lions dominated the entire night. Okay, let's talk about it. Denver, they only scored 17. They lost. It was 42-17. All right, the Lions came to play. Jared Goff came to play. All right, let's talk about it real quick. Jared Goff, he was 24 of 34, 278 yards. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 total touchdowns. He was slinging that thing. Listen up, man. Everybody was getting the ball. Jared Goff, he was getting rid of the ball in 2.5 seconds. He was just everywhere today. That's a big difference from last week, because last week you already know how he was. Jared Goff has been up and down, but tonight, as I can say, he was damn near perfect. And I'll accept that, you guys. I'll accept that. On the flip side, real quick, the Denver Broncos only had 287 total yards. Russell Wilson, though, I thought he would come up a little bit bigger, seeing that the Broncos have won the last 6 of 7 games coming in. But Russ is Russ, okay? He was 18 of 32, 1 touchdown, 223 yards, and 1 rush touchdown. But, you know, nobody was really getting involved. Williams had 27 yards. Sutton, though. Sutton has 71 yards, 71, but he couldn't get in the end zone. Judy had 74 yards. And that's pretty much it. At the end of the third quarter, Denver had a chance to score a touchdown. They actually, I think, crossed goal line twice. But Sean Payton didn't want to challenge it. And the rest is history, pretty much. They could have challenged the first one. They could have challenged the second one, I think. And then Denver gets offsides because the offensive guard's helmet was across the line. I don't really understand these calls the last couple of weeks, refs. You really got to explain to me. NFL, you definitely have to come out and explain this. I definitely don't understand. And Sean Payton was hot. He was even actually hot at Russ because it pushed them back. They actually went for a field goal instead of going for it on fourth. That was definitely questionable, because then that cut the lead to 28-10. And yeah, I don't know. Lions never look back though. All right, as they shouldn't. And yeah, Sean Payton was going off. This was huge though. As you guys know, Dan Campbell, he comes from the roots of Sean Payton over there in New Orleans, and they respect each other a lot. So you know that they wanted to play each other hard, but Dan Campbell got the job done. Okay, much respect. Ben Johnson, I just want to say the you turn everything around from last week. The play calling, everything, other than that first drive that we had, everything looked perfect. Nice job on the play calling, and Jared Goff and the whole team. Nice job executing. Okay, this is a win that we needed to have, and we got it. Okay, As I said, we're one win away. I love it. We're trying to get into the playoffs for the first time since 2016. And it's been some time. And obviously, we're going to get there, but we need to learn how to believe in ourselves. Okay, Lions, listen up. David Montgomery, yes, you had 85 yards. Josh Gibbs, 100 yards today, 2 total touchdowns. Raymond, 12 yards. We'll get to that. Amon-Ra St. Brown, okay? Listen, he played big today. 7 catches, 112 yards, 1 touchdown. Huge. Amara is so big time. Okay, you guys. I just want to say, rookie Sam Laporta is huge. He had 3 touchdowns today, 56 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has 9 total on the entire year. He passed up John Mackey and Mike Ditka for the most touchdowns for a rookie tight end in Detroit Lions history. So round of applause for that, you guys. Sam Laporta, stand up. 9 TDs, over 700 yards receiving this year. Okay, much respect. Reynolds, 41 yards. Raymond, 12 yards. As I said, listen, this team is deep. And I love it, but we need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe that we could get the job done. We can't be losing to the Bears last week, come out, play like this. We're going back and forth. We need to have consistent wins like this so that we can get the job done. We need to get into the playoffs, and we just need to get these wins, make them continue to look like this. This was a complete game, and there wasn't nothing wrong. Jared Goff didn't have no turnovers, which I loved, and we just need to make sure that we continue to roll. This is it. 3 games left for the entire year. Yes, 2 of them come against the Vikings, a divisional opponent. We know how the Vikings did today. We will get to that. But listen up, okay? We need to make sure we take care of business and execute whenever it's time to play these games. Lions, Motor City, Detroit fans, stand up. Pull out the jackets, pull out the old jerseys, pull out all the old hats, the beanies, everything, because this is our year, okay, you guys? The Lions are going to do something, and they're going to do something big. They're not going to do something like they do usually. As I said, this is huge. First time they're about to win the division title since 1993, 1 win away. Come on now, stand up, Lions fan. Man, I love it, man. Detroit Lions, Saturday, you made me proud. Stand up, take an extra day off, watch some football tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see what's next. 42-17, that is huge. You know, Lions just came in losing the last 2 of 3 games, and we didn't need that, you guys. So much respect to my Lions today. Got the job done, and yeah, can't say too much more about that because I loved it. All right. Next up, you guys, let's get to it. We got the second game of the day, which was actually the first game of the day. But the Minnesota Vikings went to my Cincinnati Bengals. That is right. My Burrowless Bengals had Browning. Okay. Browning actually came to play today. Listen up. Okay. The Bengals got the job done. They beat the Vikings in overtime, 27-24, in an epic thriller. This was huge. The Vikings looked like they were in control of the whole game. And then the Bengals came back and battled. All right, y'all know what's up. My Bengals, they're 8-6 in the division. They still have playoff hopes alive, and they're looking really good right now. Vikings fall to 7-7, but let's get to it. Okay, the Bengals had 378 total yards. As I said, Browning balled out 29 of 42, 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He had 13, he was 13 of 19 in the fourth quarter, 184 yards. He balled out in the fourth quarter and overtime. He got the ball to 11 different wide receivers. Damn. Okay, balled out. Listen up, you guys. This was huge because the Vikings, Josh Dobbs, first of all, was benched. Okay. Then we had Mullins start 26 of 33, 303 yards, balled out, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Can't be doing that, man, when you're trying to win these games. Okay. Justin Jefferson, yes, he came back again. And let's just say 7 catches, 84 yards. That's cool. But you need a little more from your star receiver. Addison, who stepped in for Jefferson whenever he went out the first time from the hamstring, came up big. This is a big time rookie right here, you guys. Addison, look out for him. 6 catches, 111 yards, and 2 tutties. All right. Man, he is huge. Okay. Chandler also 132 yards, 1 touchdown, a career high for him. They was balling out. As I said, it looked like they were in control the whole game. Okay. But the Vikings went for it on 4th down and they got stopped in the 4th. And then Evans McPherson kicked the 29-yard field goal to send it to, or to win the game, actually. I'm sorry. And the rest is history. The Bengals, though, scored 21 points in the 4th quarter to come back. All right, they were down big. They were down 17-3 in the 4th quarter, and they just battled back and won. It was absolutely insane. The Bengal fans stand up. They got the job done. As you know, I needed the Vikings to lose, as I love the Vikings too because of Jefferson and Cousins. Cousins not playing right now, but I needed them to lose because of the Lions and take another game lead. I think we got 2 games now over the Vikings, okay, or 3 actually. My apologies. So yeah, man, we're looking really good right now. So we need to come up big whenever we play them, though. Lions and Vikings. I know I'm jumping back into that because that's going to be huge next week. All right, listen up. Bengals though. Joe Mixon, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. Brown, 23 yards. Williams, 10 yards. But Jamar Chase, you guys, 64 yards, no touchdowns. He went out with a shoulder injury. Browning was just slanging the ball to so many backup receivers. Boyd, 53 yards. He had a 44-yard catch in overtime. That was huge, okay? But T. Higgins, okay? 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. He made a big, huge play to score a big, huge catch to go to overtime. That was huge, okay? Uh, Early in the game, though, defensive tackle DJ Reader went out with a leg injury. That was huge because I thought also, I mean, we were down 17-3, so I didn't know what was going to happen. But man, Browning battled back. He showed what he was made of and got the job done pretty much, you guys. The Bengals got the victory. They were favored by 3, and they won by 3. All right, so y'all broke even today, okay? All right, last game, you guys. Let's get to it. The Steelers went to Indianapolis. All right, they played the Colts. Colts was favored by 1. And you know what? The Steelers was up big. They was up 13-0. All right, Mike Tomlin was looking good. Steeler Nation is looking good. And then you know what happened? What has been happening the last few weeks, okay, you guys? The Steelers are on a 3-game losing streak now, okay, because they lost to the Colts 30-13. That is right. I said 30-13. But then I said they were up 13-0. So you do the math, and that tells me that they scored 30 unanswered points on the Steelers. What in the hell is going on in Pittsburgh? Okay, you guys. Got to give Colts their props, you guys. They're playing with the backup quarterback, Gardner Minshew. All right, 215 yards, 3 tutties today. Tied his career high. He was 18 of 28. Colts had 372 total yards, and yeah, they got the job done, you guys. This was huge because a lot of injuries today. Zach Moss, 13 yards today. He went out with a broken arm, same broken arm that he injured in preseason. So that's huge. Jonathan Taylor, he didn't play with a thumb injury. Then we had Pittman. Ooh, he took a big hit, had a concussion, got knocked out by DeMonte Kazi, and with the big shoulder hit. And listen, man, that was plays like that. Glad that hopefully Pittman's okay. Concussion. He had 4 catches, 78 yards before he went out. That was huge. DJ Montgomery, 48 yards, 1 touchdown, and Downs, 19 yards. All right, you guys. This was the Colts coming in. They won the last 5 of 6 games, and now they're in 7th place in the AFC. Okay, they're looking really good. I wouldn't have thought that. I know my bro's happy about that right now, especially with the rookie quarterback out. Who knows what's going on in Colts? This season has been so weird in the NFL, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, Colts get the win over the Steelers. I'm so tired of the Steelers, man. You guys listen up, man. You got Pickett. You got Trubisky. All right. Speaking of Trubisky, he was 16 to 23 today, 169 yards, one touchdown, and two interceptions. All right. That's the same shit he's been doing every time he's out there. Same thing for Pickett. I'm just tired of it. How is it that the Vikings can go get Josh Dobbs out of nowhere? Well, maybe that's not that good of an example, but I still would like him on the Steelers right now. But how is it that uh, the Browns can go out and get Joe Flacco and he's out there balling out off of his couch, and then you guys are still sticking with these scrubs? I don't understand it. You lost the last three. You could be first place in your division or tied for it. You could really be doing something right now. Maybe Big Ben was right, you guys. Listen up. Mike Tomlin, I'm a fan. All right. Last 16 seasons, you went at least the 500 season, which you're 7-7 now. I don't think that's, I mean, it's in jeopardy, but I think you're still going to finish the season uh, over that 500 mark. Sometimes you don't have the best season, okay? You got a couple Super Bowls and you deserve it. Listen up, man. You ain't going nowhere, but the team is trash. All right. We got to get it together. Quarterback situation, everything. Even 216 total yards, Pittsburgh. How in the hell is that even possible? All right. It's possible because you got some trash quarterbacks, for one. But for two, Najee Harris fumbled, all right, in the third quarter right after halftime. He only had 33 yards. Warren had 40 yards. Pickens had 47 yards. Johnson had 62 and a touchdown. And Robinson had 19 yards. Man, you guys, they're last place in the AFC, and they're just looking trash. Tomlin said, yes, they are a fundamentally poor team right now. Obviously, okay. We need to get together, Tomlin. Steeler Nation, ride with your team as you always do. But Colts got the victory today. I did not expect it. I did pick the Steelers because, you know, it was my bro's team, but it was a 1 point spread, and it really was anyone's game, and I just did not expect this. Wow. All right, you guys, that was crazy. Tune in tomorrow though, Sunday. We got a lot of games on the slate, especially my Bills. Okay, you guys, make sure you tune in. This is going to be huge. The Bills are going to smack the brakes off the Cowboys, and it's going to be epic. Okay, and a whole lot of other games as well. Okay, tune in on Bros Talking Sports. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, all of the above. Let's get it, you guys. And hey, I'm hearing your comments too. I'm seeing your messages. I got a lot of stuff for y'all coming too. Okay, make sure keep them coming. All right, let's get it. We out.